Good morning, back in Half Moon Bay on my kayak. Gonna do some crabbing. I only have another day or two before I have to go back to work. My Thanksgiving break is just about over. Crab season's been open for a couple weeks. I guess they still do have crab in my freezer, but I want more. On my 15.5 foot Ocean Kayak Ultra 4.7, 3 Promar crab hoop nets. These are the conical ambush ones. They're the smallest size. The smallest size is a lot more convenient for using on a kayak. I don't go real deep, and I only go when the ocean's pretty calm, so I'm not worried about them moving around too much while I'm out there. I also have one pole. I have a sabiki on it right now to catch fresh bait to throw into the crab trap, but I might also just throw some lures while the crab traps soak and hope for a halibut. First time in a long time my fish finder and my radio are working, so I'm set. Let's just go find the crabs. All right, out here where I think might be a little crabby. I probably only have 50 feet of rope on each crab trap, crab hoop, whatever the heck they're called. So I'm gonna start, since I only have 50-foot lengths, I'm gonna start in 35 feet of water and do that area. That's where I am now. I'm in 36 feet, just about 37 feet. So I'm gonna start right now dropping crab nets. All right, crab trap 1 going in the water. That's pretty cool. I can see the crab trap going down on my sonar. I'm gonna lay all 3 traps out in a line so they're easier to find and pick up. I'm gonna go a couple 100 yards and drop the next one. I'm really excited about the bait I'm using. Fresh lingcod carcasses. Well, they're not fresh, they're frozen, but they're recent. All right, trap 2 going in. Oh man, I tell you what, having a working GPS and fish finder is pretty amazing. Get a set waypoints right there. Get a look at the depth and the bottom contour. Man, this makes fishing a lot better. Crabbing a lot more satisfying. Not as stressful because you know where all your stuff is marked. All right, number 3. All right, now let's just play the waiting game. All 3 crab traps are deployed. Let's go pick up the first crab trap. I have 3 traps, so picking them all up for 1 round would be 3 pulls. I'm hoping to get limits, or be done at least, in 3 rounds. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 pulls, a little more than 1 crab per pull. Doesn't seem so far-fetched. I've never done that well, but plenty of other people do that well out here, so I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope for a little over 1 crab per pull. Notice how I pull the rope and I keep it out in front of me. I do not like having the rope cross my lap on a kayak. Doesn't feel super heavy, unfortunately. We just got heavy, actually. See? Lots of small crabs. So, first glance, they look like small Dungeness, but these could be slender crabs. In fact, I'm sure they are. They don't have the same spine, the same points on either side of the carapace like the Dungeness do. So these only have to be 4 inches. This is a lot less than that. These are slender crabs though. All right, pull 2. Damn it. It's more small crabs, but at least they're suggesting them in the right area. First round, 3 pulls, 0 keepers, lots of shorts. Don't know what to do exactly. I mean, the right move is to move everything, but that's so much work. I just dropped everything back where it was and hoping for the best. If I don't get anything after the second pull, maybe I move things. Bummer. A lot of work crabbing. All right, let's go pull round 2. Pull number 4. This will be the first pull of round 2. It's a humongous rock crab. All right, so I'm not going home skunked, but still, no Dungeness yet. Humongous. Nice big male. I'll give me some food for today. More big rock crabs. I'm feeling crabby. I'm catching nothing. Been out here for 2 hours. I have 4 rock crabs. I haven't seen a single legal Dungeness. Not even one close that I've had to measure. All shorts that have been thrown back. A couple big rock crabs, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna have some kind of crab for lunch or dinner. But be a lot better with some crabs than big Dungeness. All right, we're gonna do a catch and cook right here in the parking lot. That's a big one. Some nice rock crabs. Let's process these and get them boiling. All right, lots of huge claws. Let's put the super enormous ones in first. All right, let that go for about 8 minutes. Oh man, this crab looks good. I don't have any butter or any garlic or any crackers, so let's just hope I can get into it without any of that. The big old claw. Look at that. Oh, the knuckle meat. Oh yeah. That was so good. Do a smaller one. Man, crab is tough to eat when you're hungry because it takes a lot of work to get out. Now, definitely prefer Dungeness. There's a lot more meat per crab, but that kind of claw has so much good meat in there. And it's a sweeter meat than Dungeness. I still think Dungeness probably has a better flavor, but this is sweeter. It's delicious. All right, anytime on the water is a good time. A couple little caveats. I did not catch the Dungeness crab I wanted. I only caught a handful of red rock crabs. Crab was delicious. Now I'm gonna drive home, car's packed up. Thanks for watching. Join me next time for another adventure.